Hello, this is SC the Rich Woman. Today is Tuesday, and I'm getting ready. It's like 12:30 p.m. I'm getting ready because I gotta go to the library and print out some things, and then I gotta go turn them in and have an interview for these apartments I'm supposed to be getting. I got approved through HUD, and they pushed it through to the developer. These apartments are brand new. So I thought I was finished with everything, my turning in my finances and copies and all this stuff through HUD. It was so much I had to do. I was getting upset because they kept asking for more and more information. And so I thought I was finished. HUD approved it, pushed it through to the developer. Now the developer is asking for all this information. They're asking for a whole year of Uber's, work statements. So, and not just a whole year, so I can't do it like monthly. They're asking for 52 weeks. So I actually had to screenshot 52 weeks of statements, and they want me to email it to them with other information like bank and Cash App and all this stuff. And I was like, I'm telling you, I was getting so mad. I was like, oh my God, this don't make any sense. So last night I went through the app, I screenshot everything and the other information they wanted, sent it to my email. So I'm going to send the work statements to the email he told me to send it to. But the other stuff like bank account and stuff like that, I'm going to go print it out so I can cut out the account number. You never want to send your account numbers. Like if you're buying a house, an apartment, or anything where they're asking for a bank statement, don't just send it like that. Don't send those people your account number. Always, I think it's even better to just cut it out, because I heard that they could edit and do things, and your account number will show under, if you black it out. If they can do things to enhance it, it can show still, and they can still get your account number. So the only safe way I can see to do it is just, I got these little scissors, these little mini scissors I use when I'm crocheting. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those little scissors and I'm going to actually cut out the account number, because they can do things when they have your account number. It's very simple to get your routing number. The bank has the same routing number. Chase has the same routing number. Bank of America, they have a different routing number, but all their branches, like all the Chase branches and everything, have the same routing number. So it's very easy to get a bank routing number. And then if you hand them your account number, they can do things with that. I had ChatGPT'd it. They can make checks. They can get subscriptions. They can do anything where all they need is your routing number and account number. They can do anything. The only thing they can't do is go into your online bill, your online thing, because they need the username and password for that. But they can do other things that's fraud. So yeah, never send that to no one, your account number, because they don't need that. They may need the activity, which I'm going to give them, but they're not getting my account number because they could fraud. And a lot of these people, especially when there's fraud and stuff, when someone go and take out all your money out of your savings, and I believe a lot of that is an inside job in these banks. They look and they see who's looking at their money, who's not touching their money, and by the time they done cleaned you all out, months can be done passed before you find out your money is gone because somebody in the bank did it. So, yeah, so don't be giving people your account numbers. They don't need that at all. They just need the activity from your, your statement. I guess to prove that you have money coming in. I don't know. I don't understand it, especially if you turning in your work statements. You turning in to prove that you have a job. I don't know why they want the bank statement. I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe they want to make sure that it's legit. I guess anybody can make up probably work statements. You know how people do stuff. So anyway, yeah, now I got to do this, and it's basically an interview. So I guess they're gonna be asking me questions, but I got some questions for them too. Yeah, I sure do. Because I want to know how much my monthly rent gonna be, because I ain't got nothing from HUD. I want something from HUD telling me how much my rent gonna be, not the developer. And what else? I also want to know, like, why do they need, anyway, I put this stuff, I recorded me, the questions that I needed to ask them. But, it was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, I want to talk about some of the dreams that I had. The dream that I had where the car jumped in front of me and stopped, and I almost hit him. Now, I was thinking about that dream because it kind of made me a little paranoid. Since I had that dream, I've been a little paranoid, trying to stay further away from cars. But that dream, that could be something that's going to happen to me, or it could be a dream that a lot of that is going to happen, because a lot of people is having hard times right now. And so when people start to have hard times and struggle financially, you're going to see a lot more scamming. So be careful, because that dream could have been warning me that a lot of these things are going to happen. When you're driving on the street, keep a safe distance from the car in front of you. And if someone jumps in front of you, make sure you press on that, press on the brake to get that distance from them, because you never know that if that car jumps in front of you, they might slam on the brakes. And that's what I saw in my dream. The car jumped in front of me, and I've been having cars jumping in front of me lately, and they're close. They're close to me when they jump in front of me. So I'm like backing off, trying to get that safe distance. So be careful with that. And I plan on getting me a dash cam soon. So it'd probably be best if you guys get dash cams too, because if this thing is going to be running rapid, where people jump in front of you and slam on the brakes, it would be nice to have a dash cam to show that they did this on purpose. Because once you hit somebody from the back, you are assumed to be the guilty party. You're assumed to be the one in the wrong because you hit them from the back. So it'd probably be a good thing if you guys too get dash cams. Now I put a dash cam in my Amazon cart, and I think it was like $80 some, I think. Yeah, now it went up to 107 because of those tariffs. Yeah. So yeah, I want to say that right quick, that dream could not be just for me only, but it could be saying that this is going to start running rapid. I saw a video of a lady. She had a dash cam, and the same thing got done to her. It looked like it was on the highway, but the same thing got done to her, where this car jumped in front of her. I think they were like getting on, because they wasn't going a high rate of speed. So I think they were getting on the highway or something like that. But this car had jumped in front of her. She had a dash cam, and she stopped before she could hit the car. I think this video went viral because she was on the phone with her husband at the time it happened. And she was yelling, you know, kind of screaming because of what the car did. So once she stopped, you know, the car, I think it went forward and then it backed up and hit her real fast. And I think it did it like 2 times. It backed up and hit her. If she didn't have the dash cam and no witnesses, how could she prove that the car did that? It would be their word against hers. And there was several people in the car that was doing the scam. It was like, I think 4 or 5 people in that car. So all of them would be saying, you know, she hit us from the back. She hit us from the back. And she'll be the only one saying, no, this car backed up 2 times and hit me, you know. But when she had that dash cam, I mean, that was all the evidence she needed, right? So when they got out grabbing their neck and their back, one of the guys looked up in her windshield and saw that dash cam, and they took off. They got out of there. So yeah, it was a good thing that she had that dash cam, because I could see that going the other way. It would have been there 4 to 5 people word against 1. So yeah, so I want to urge you guys to get a dash cam too, and be careful out there, because I think that Dream was saying it's going to be a lot more of scams like that. And I just renewed my insurance. It went up $33. $33. I'm not surprised. The insurance will not go down. It just keeps going up, up, and up. I'm paying the most insurance I have ever paid in my life for, well, I only have liability on this car, and I have full coverage on my van. But when I get rid of this car, and I can take this car off the insurance, and I can get some, I guess, some relief from that a little bit. So what else I was gonna say? Yeah, so one of the video I put out last night, since I recorded the other man with the Honda Accord, now the man with the silver Toyota Corolla, now he's back with the dents on the side. So now he's back watching me. Yeah. So I put up that video last night. I believe it's a short. But in the comment section, I put the video up where I recorded him and I said his license plate. So I put that in the comment section. And it was something else I wanted to talk about. I think it was about a dream I had. Hold on a minute. Okay, I remember. The dream I had prayed to Yahweh, and I had asked him, should I get a weapon or something? And I had this dream that I took out a stick and I was hitting this woman that was trying to steal my sister's purse. Now, that dream, I think you guys should get weapons or get self-defense, you know, because the time is coming where it's going to get really, really, a lot of crimes is going to happen. A lot of things is going to happen. And it's good to have something to protect yourself, you know. Pepper spray, a stick or something, you know, that you can pull out. Any type of weapon that you can use to protect yourself. Because, I mean, you know, when things get hard and people are struggling financially and struggling to get food and all that stuff, the scams and the crimes are going to rise. And so it's good to have something to protect yourself, because we are really going into the time where things are going to be happening for people to survive. The police believes that when you are, what did they say? When you're, one police told me, when you're homeless, you become so desperate that you commit a crime. Yeah, that's what he told me. That's what he told me. You become, when you become desperate, you commit a crime. It doesn't necessarily means that you have to be homeless. You can have a home, but when you become desperate, you commit a crime. You commit crimes. So it's probably a good thing is if everyone gets something to protect yourself, because the time is approaching where people are going to be doing things to survive that they wouldn't normally do if they wasn't desperate. Remember the dream I was talking about, where I was talking about the mass shooting, and I said I had a dream. It was a correction. I had 3 dreams of mass shootings: the club shooting, the shooting that was in an office building, and then the shopping center. People were going from shopping center to shopping center shooting, and it was high-powered weapons. It's the one that was in the club and the one that was at the shopping center were high-powered machine guns, And so I said in the video, the one with the shopping center shooting, I said that the stores closed. I said all the stores closed. Now, as I had watched that video over again, I thought to myself, is this what going to make the stores close? Because I know that my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, prepares His children, right? And so I've been telling you guys to get ready, that something is going to happen where we cannot get to food. So I didn't know how it was going to happen. I didn't know what event was going to take place to make this happen, because I have been hearing that they're going to have the electricity go out too. So, and I don't know how long the electricity is going to go out, but I've been saying that this is coming, and I didn't know what was going to happen to make it come. Like in Gaza, the Israeli people is stopping the food from coming into Gaza, and so that's why they're going through what they're going through with starvation. And so now I heard they're messing with the water. So it's been over 3 months that they have stopped the food from coming into Gaza, and the young people and some of the young people and some of the older people have passed away because of that. So I know that they're not going to do it the exact same way here, because the American people are more how the American people are. The people here in America fights back. This country has been known for standing up for itself and fighting back, and I feel like we do it when it comes to other countries, but not when it comes to this country. Anyway, so for them to take down America, they have to do it in a more smart, strategic way. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but in a more planned, more thought out, smart way to take down America. So one of the ways that I believe that they could take down America is through fear. America responds a lot through fear. And so that's why the Bible tells us not to fear, because, this is what the devil uses to get to you. The devil uses fear. Heavenly Father is not going to use fear. So as you can see, about 4 or 5 years ago, that's what he used, fear, to get a lot of people to put something in their body that wasn't good for them. So when it comes to America, fear works. So when I had the dream that these people were going from shopping center to shopping center, shooting, mass shooting, that is going to put fear in Americans. Now, in the dream, I said the stores closed. So this could be what make the stores close. If people stay home, go home and stay home and scared to come out their house, who's going to come to the grocery store and work? The grocery store takes people. It takes workers. So who's going to come to the stores and work if they think that once they pull up in the shopping center that they may become a target? So this could be what makes the stores close. And who knows how long the stores are going to be closed. And then people start struggling. And people start starving. So in shopping centers, there's fast food places too as well. If they're targeting shopping centers, who's going to work? Who's going to get dropped off to go work at McDonald's and work at these other fast food places that are in shopping centers? Who's going to do that? So this might be what makes the stores close. And then if you're not prepared and you haven't stocked up on food and supplies, you're going to struggle. And so a lot of people are going to struggle, and that may cause a lot of crime to come out. A lot of people get on the streets with their weapons and find people they can rob, or either breaking into houses and all this stuff. So I wanted to say that because I have been asking Yahweh, and I have been really thinking, like, how is they going to do it here? How is it going to happen here where people are going to starve? And it's so perfect. Fear in America. That's the best way here to make, for them to get what they want, is to put fear in Americans. So, when I was saying in that video, they were going from shopping center to shopping center, shooting. And I said the stores closed. And I didn't realize exactly what I was saying. I was just telling you the dream that I had and what I saw in my dream. But I didn't realize, wait a minute, this might be what causes the stores to close. And people start to struggle when the stores close. So I've been saying on the video, and I've been telling people that I know to start storing up, because it's going to happen here. And I don't think a lot of people really believe me. I have been seeing other people on YouTube saying to stock up, that they know it's something that's going to happen. I saw a short with this man. I think they were in Walmart. It was a white older man, and he was talking to a black woman, and he was telling her that he used to work for, he was in the military at one time, and he told her to stock up with food, water, and supplies and stuff. He said because the stores are going to close. That's what he said. That's what his word. The stores are going to close, and I'm not going to feel sorry for nobody that's not prepared. That's what he said. And the video ended. And so I noticed that when he said the stores are going to close, and then when I had my dream and I saw the stores close, all the stores, not just grocery stores, all of them closed. So I believe that may be what I was constantly trying to wonder and figure out, and I was asking Yahweh about. That could be what make the stores will close. I just don't know how long the stores is going to close. But if people are scared and fearful, the employees are not going to want to come to work to open these stores. So how can the customers go and shop? All right. So y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye.